Hi friends, it's Irene here at Soulcraft, and I felt guided to come in today and to do a reading for the collective. First of all, I'm going to talk about what I see, what I feel for the month ahead, or I want to say the zodiac season ahead for the season of Taurus, which runs from April 19th, so it was the last week, until about May 19th. So, and Taurus, as we know, is an earth sign, and in the northern hemisphere, we have spring happening, and I guess in the southern, we're more into the autumn season. So I'm going to be pulling some cards for each sun sign or for each sign. So you can either just stick with watching the remainder of this video and because I do have some good things to say here, but I think I'm also going to upload each reading for each sign on individual videos. So I just want to start with the overall energy that we are all in right now. So in this Taurus season, the sense that I'm getting when I tune into the energy around it, it's like I want us to remember as we move forward, so all of us, that what we are seeing is only a part of a really bigger picture. There's a feeling here that I'm having that we're kind of entering into a time of new potential. There's new possibility. We're really seeing a lot of heaviness in the world and a lot of difficulties and challenges, both within our communities, within our nation, and in around the world. And the message what I'm seeing, what they're showing me, is that it's really important right now to stay centered and to not get pulled into tangents. And I feel like this is the biggest message. So take this for your everyday life, and for, like, the bigger picture as well, to not get pulled into tangents. Especially, I feel like that really lead to fear, to anxiety. I'm not for a second suggesting that we stick our heads in the sand and we don't pay attention to what's the reality or what we are experiencing in life. So your everyday experiences, we do need to deal with what's presented to us. We can't just escape this and run away. But each according to our own abilities, do the best that you can to not get pulled off into tangents and to stay centered and to come back, because I feel like it's almost like if there's a holograph. This is how I'm seeing it right now. It's as if there's a holograph. We're just seeing one little piece of the pie here. We're only seeing one portion of it. And it's as like with an iceberg. You can just see oh, look at that triangle here. You can see the top of the triangle of an iceberg, but underneath there is so much more going on. So this is a time to stay centered, stay grounded, come back to who you really are and to your truth, and still to hold visions of hope, of inspiration, of potential, of believing in humanity. Again, I'm not saying that we stick our heads in the sand and that we just kind of ignore what's going on, or that we go into, like, spiritual bypassing. We don't want to be doing that. But we can hold both things. So we can hold the difficulty, the challenge, but also hope and faith and courage. So this is a time to really hold these qualities of hope, faith, courage, love. Okay, we're not bypassing, but be careful not to get pulled out and to pulled away. Because it's almost like I see this image of, as I said, a portion of a hologram that's being shown, and there's all these tangents that are kind of poking out. That sounds weird, but I just trust what I get. And it feels, it's as if there are some people within, maybe in your lives, but it feels more on a larger scale, that they want us to be fearful and to get off onto tangents and to, all these things will cause us to lose our center because they're not centered. Now, there's so many good people out there, and even those that have positions of influence within our communities. There are many, many good people. But as we know, there are also those who are out for power and control. So without getting off into politics, I'm not going to do that. This is just what I really feel for big picture for Taurus season. So let that really ground you, coming back to that over and over again. And to remember, you know, that truth and peace is always here. It's just a breath away. So take that as you will. If it resonates, great. And if it doesn't, feel free to let that go. And okay, so I'm going to move on now. I think I'm going to pause the video, and then I'm going to make, it'll be 12 more little videos for each sign instead of having it just in one long video. So I'm going to go through that next. So remember to subscribe and give this video a like if it's resonated with you. Thanks for being here. Catch you later.